what we are seeking for, just like you said, is for us to get justice. Do you understand? However, we need to remove every seem-like obstacles and hindrances to that justice. And part of those obstacles is what we are discussing here. Do you understand? Nobody is anybody's enemy. The action you play in justice for Mohbad define who you are. If you're a justice seeker or you're an anti-justice seeker. And like I said, the question being asked at the universe is not out of place. It's a public fund. She says she's the founder of the this charity foundation. Do you understand? What we are asking is to give the accountability. She can do that on a platform. I'm not saying she cannot do that on a platform. She can do that on a platform. However, she needs to address those that have raised their concerns. She needs to address them. Probably they need to have a co-host where everything will be done in black and white, and every nitty-gritty of the whole issue will be made transparent, so that every gray area, do you understand, is analyzed and dissected. Then when people see that justice has been done, that accountability has been made on the issue, I'm telling you, then people will suspect her on that issue. Do you understand? So nobody has any personal vendetta against that universe, but as it stands, that universe needs to come down from a high horses. Just like the last time he was on one of the platforms, she was telling people, go and Google, go and Google, go and Google. I was just where I was, and I was just shaking my head. I don't understand. Go and Google. Do you think they are not learned? Do you think they don't know Google exists? And now they've gone to Google now. Look at the results. And now you are still playing Mary. Is very simple. Let the universe come clean of everything that has been said. Let it co-host with those that have raised the concerns, and let everything be resolved. If that is done, we move on. This is justice for Mohbad, and we move on when things are being done rightly. Thank you.
Let me join.
Thank you, Mr. Vengeance. Thank you.
Just to help Mary out as
Pleasure.
well. As he was saying, there's no personal vendetta. I never even knew about other universities, like literally. I didn't. I've been giving different people money on, different, on this same Mohbad stuff. But what we're trying to figure out here is, look, we see that there's some discrepancy, because even if Vegetable Island is here, which we still see one of the donors. So you can't see one of the donor and then just be ignoring them. That's what we're doing. This donor is like, look, this person, I've donated money to them. I'm not seeing the direction they're going. Or I need that proof that my money is being used for what I donated it for. And she's not the only one. There are many people like that. I understand that everyone is saying, oh, anyone can just open a foundation. My guy, if you open a foundation on my cause, I will sue you later. That's it. I will sue you. Because people don't understand when we say property, someone's property, intellectual property, or, digital property. Everyone can just be coming and say, okay, someone slap vegetable, I'm going to open a foundation on their behalf and start collecting money from people to further that cause. You have to carry the people along. And a foundation itself, you need all these trustees have just been put there now. They were not there before. Those are kind of things that people are looking at. Okay, all of a sudden I checked yesterday, there's no 6 members. And now today, there's 6 members from nowhere. And then you're like, should be this woman, rather than doing all this thing, just come out and, address someone like Vegetable Island. The point is, people don't know how this thing got to this point. It shouldn't have. People ask you questions. And I see what she was trying to do there. The lady that asked a particular question, I think her English was not very smooth. And this woman was trying to put her down. Go and find out here. Go and find. And that is where everything now broke up. Like, okay, since you're sending people to go and sting, then we will go and do it. And then they go and do it. Then you are blaming them for what you said to go and do. Don't you understand what's going on? And the point is, look, at the end of the day, people obviously quickly choose sides. And some have chosen, the people supporting Ada. Some have chosen, so it was someone like Naimoli. If she comes to your platform and she understands that maybe the host you're siding with is abusing her, I bet she would literally put everybody together. And that's why I'm just referring to Kunle saying that he's been abused. I know Kunle is not part of the foundation, Ada, whatever. But maybe when you were in that place you were, they were talking about her and all the effort, and she maybe that's why she put your name in. I'm not saying that. I'm not defending anyone. I'm not here to defend anyone. But what I want us to focus on is...
Sorry, the Duke. You can't, just like you're saying that who is not holding brief for Ada should not speak on her behalf.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. That's why I left that statement.
That's
why I said that I'm not here to defend here.
She defamed many people.
But I understand you. She might have
a way. She can't have a way defaming people like that. So she has to tell
I know. She might be wrong on that level. But I was just trying to chip that in. But not that I was trying to. I always say don't defend anyone that you don't understand. But all I could do was take whatever information she gave, and I went to the website, I went to the thing, and I could check it and cross-check that yes, these things that these people are saying is definitely, this woman is not saying the right thing. And look.
So at this point, Duke, because you are being repetitive, you're repeating yourself on what you said earlier when you submitted. And I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, it's fine. More repetitive makes you understand where I'm going. So if some people might not get it.
I'm an educated woman, and I'm also a businesswoman and a teacher. So I more than get what you're saying. But where I want to go to now is that getting to the place of resolution.
Yeah.
So we all can move on for that justice for Mohbad. And trust me, I didn't take away from Vegetable at all. And, her saying that she also contributed, I was in and out of a meeting, and when I came back, Vengeance was talking. And I picked up on some of what he said. And I think where we are at this point in the movement is, how do we get that justice? We've always been there, but now we need to be a little bit more steadfast at it. So my question is, with this other situation, and questions that are being asked, if she comes out on her platform and she gives that detailed transparency that the public is looking for, can we all now move on to that justice for Mohbad, or are we going to be looking for another thing to scratch each other's eyes out? Is it going to be the constant, let's scratch each other's eyes and necks out, like constant?
I see what you said. What we say there. The onus is on the people that put money down. Okay, it's not just us. We that were here. We're not here to. We might not be even part of the contributors. Onus is someone like Vegetable Island to agree with our explanation. Not me, not who am I, but me, I won't sit down and say something going wrong and not say something. So if she comes out, which is what she should have done right from the beginning, because she must have come in a good heart to say, I want justice. But if your people that donated, you're not willing to explain to them, because I think our problem is she's mixed them up. If someone like Vegetable Island actually confirmed to her that, look, I put £1 there, I'm sure she will call Vegetable Island and say, yeah, my sister, this is your £1, this is how we've done it and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But because you can't differentiate your public from their public, so you don't even know if you're abusing part of the people that contributed into your account. So it's not out of our business. It is Vegetable Island, and then if she comes out, I'm just going to sit up and I'll drop.
And this is very normal. It's very, very normal. People who start non-profits and foundations within their first year or so, this is very normal, you know, and they have to figure it out and work it out as they go along. So it's not like, I'm not defending her, but this is something that lawyers and people who form these businesses, establish these businesses, have to keep telling business owners who form non-profits and foundations, do not mix with your business account. So it's very, very normal. It's not that, it's just her that's doing it. It's just something that people have to keep telling people. Now, we are at a place of resolution.
Now, because
don't worry, I know you're around.
Sorry, just really quickly.
The
Duke, please stay. And Mary, you're clearly very, very intelligent, I can tell. And like you said, this is what business people do. This shouldn't be business associated. But other than that, look.
Even outside of business, even when you're establishing your foundation, people still have to tell people, because they're just not there yet, and people need to get there.
No, I agree. I'm enjoying having this conversation with you, by the way. But and also listening to the Duke. But I understand what your question is. Is this all going to go away once she comes out in accountability? And I'm going to be honest with you. No.
But I'm not saying go away as in terms of her going away. I'm saying in that we all can move on to the justice for Mohbad.
Yes.
Because I've realized in this movement for the past 13 months now, it's always, what next? How can we beat each other up? And not focus on that.
I know. Let me just answer that. So in regards to the question, Adam needs to come out and and show accountability, not for necessarily just me, but I think to save her own reputation. That's the first thing. If this was me and if I had done something like this and I wasn't too sure, look, she's probably panicking. In fact, she might not even have done anything wrong. And she's probably panicking thinking that she has done something wrong. You know, sometimes when you say to a child, did you eat that sweet? And they can't remember. And then they're now panicking because they think they have eaten the sweet, but they haven't. It's one of those situations I think she's finding herself in. And I think that Ada needs to come out an accountability to save her own reputation and her business as a businesswoman, okay? That's what she needs to do right now for herself, not necessarily for me at the moment. But in terms of moving forward in this justice, we're only going to move away from her if she gets those claws off Bankole and Smith and make sure that they drop everything and Baba can carry on. That's the only way this justice is going to move on. I'm being honest with you. And I know that there are many people that probably are thinking the same way.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, a minute. Vegetable Islands, can you repeat that? You said the only solution is you should do what?
So first of all, to save her own reputation, she needs to come out and show accountability so that people can trust her in the future as well. So let's say for her own foundation's sake that she has now, and there'll be other non-profit issues that happen in Nigeria or here in the United Kingdom. In order for people to donate in the future, she will need to come out and show transparency. Second of all, in this justice for Mohbad, I think to save not only herself the headache, she needs to make sure that Bankole and Smith back off this case. Because I'm gonna be honest, Kunle, let me just say this. The only reason why she's in this situation is because of Bankole and Smith, because she held that corona inquest. And it caused all of this for people to look into how she's funding them. How is it that we've got here? People are upset that the corona inquest has stopped. That's the honest truth. And Mary, I think that's the only way this justice is going to move forward, in my opinion.
I know it's your opinion, but the way I look at it, when we look at Bankole and Smith, let's just forget other universe right now. Let's imagine Bankole and Smith actually coming because they want to join this case. And there's no limit to the number of lawyers that want to join this case, literally. There is no limit. We could have over 100. But I think the problem started when the Princess George decided to stop some people. Regardless, she cannot stop them. And then they applied. She said they didn't apply. And then they applied again, and then she still stopped them. And then they tried to say, oh, because the foundation is not, leave the foundation out of it. A son could say, okay, I want to be able to be present in this inquest and be listening to everything they want to talk about. If they might not directly be asking questions, but they might be actually sending questions to the main person that is on the floor. All right? So this situation of the judge telling some lawyers they can't be involved, that is absolutely against the law. She shouldn't do that. She should not do that. And we have to understand at the same time that this thing is politicized. We know that there are quite a lot of people trying to stop things from happening. You understand? Even though they are laying emphasis to Bankole and Smith, I feel that, look, it was the right time for that thing to stop. Because they were just doing rubbish. If you remember right from the beginning, Falana said there will be no journalist. They could have been televising this thing. They set the precedence right from the beginning. And we were going according to their own precedent, once in a month, once in this, once in that. But they saw that we did not keep quiet, and that's why they became twice a month. Pathology was running up and down. No one could checkmate them. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel that this thing that's done, whether people didn't expect it to stop or they thought that we were closing to justice, I feel that we're not closing to justice. People were merry-go-rounding the public. The nurse will not come. Even they've mentioned the nurse 2-3 times. They will still not bring them in. So you have to understand that regardless that even though people thought that this thing was going accordingly, it wasn't going accordingly. Because everything, when the guy was going to talk about the bridge, they told him not to talk about it. No one said anything else since then. That why would the judge stop someone from talking about what he saw or what he heard? Why? So people just come and, so I think this thing happening coincidentally that, look, we didn't want the thing to stop, but I think it had to stop so that we can reset our brain. In fact, I felt that when it stopped, Baba Mohbad's lawyer should just start suing. Because at least they've stopped the inquest. He should just start suing people. But obviously, they've said they've restarted it or they're going to restart it. The judges, the Bankola and Smith are going to join them. Fantastic, let them join. This case, because we want justice so quick, that's why some of us have been so gullible. We've faced the wrong foundation. We've donated to the wrong people. You understand? But Ada needs to clear herself to our own people and for our own business so that our business will not fail and our name will not fail. Because as this thing is going, this internet records everything we're doing. Some people cut part of it, put it there. Then you start seeing algorithms saying, Ada Foundation, how do you rate these things? You know, we have to understand that technology works in so many ways that we don't even look into. So for Ada now, for her business to go right, she needs to come, not to me, to someone like Vegetable Alan, say this is how we spend your money. And look, this profit is also from my YouTube page. You understand? That doesn't mean when she's done all that, everybody will shut up about her. No. It only means that she's helped herself. And she now pray to God, maybe her name will be cleared or her name won't be cleared. But you have to understand that people will still be watching you. You are antecedent. How you do things. People will watch it and still say, is this person really truthful? So you don't want any slander on your name at all. And you know Nigerians, at the end of the day, yes, this girl has done her investigation, but she's laid it out there. But we say that everything that she's saying, this lady keep on changing it. And there's a boy, my main problem is if they're going to investigate her, she has to prove at a point, there was a post where she had 4 different or 3 different accounts. How do you say this is for the death of Mohbad? The second account is for my business. The third account, but you put it under the same post. That's misleading. I'm looking at our website right in front of me now. Yes, it says that foundation. When I click about, it says something about, if you click about and go back down to the page, you will see services where it says pet care, pet treatment, pet training. These are silly mistakes that gives you out. I didn't want to say that, but obviously they're going to go and change it now. You know, but when you're talking to an IT person, I keep mentioning digital footprint that we look out for. I'm not just talking to you because I want to confuse or convince you. I'm not interested. But as we're talking, me too, I'm just checking her website. I've checked all the videos. I can see that she's got cases that she's put there. She's going to donate. She needs £5,000 for somebody. But technically, when I look at this website, it is not genuine enough for me. Not everybody could sit and say, yes, they are fine. But it's really poorly done. It's poorly done. When you click the home page, all you see is Mohbad. And then you see the cases. You've got cases where they've raised $10, they need £500 gold. They've raised $300, they need £5,000 gold. They need $30,000. But this website itself was created 2024. You know, so there are some things that they look at. So I am making her look. Fix yourself. I don't hate her. If she's really a foundation that wants to support people, I don't hate her. But fix yourself. And please don't put yourself in a compromising situation where people are misled. You understand? This thing that this girl has done, namely has done, she has been able to prove that without doubt, that under some videos you were putting, and you can't be telling these people that are investigating you, it was people that was asking me for accounts. No, you can't say that. Because you've put yourself forward. Baba Mohbad didn't call you and say, oh, go and open a foundation on behalf of my son. No. You thought it didn't fit that, okay, I can collect people's money and do right. And people believed you. So I'm not trying to slander anybody. I'm not interested in. We all got our lives to live. But please, if we're going to have a good society, we need to be able to speak up and attack. Attack what is not. That is exactly. You see, I compared Nehimoli to VDM. You understand? I compared. She might have done it in a mini way, but it's the same thing VDM did. People will say, why didn't you call the Falano? Or why didn't you call them and ask them, can I post this? How can you get through community like that when people are willing to shield others without even finding out anything? So I've just pointed some things for her. She needs to go and fix some things. Our website redirects, especially when you click the about. I'm just going to tell her this because I don't hate people. She's on a good care thing. When it redirects, and if you go to the bottom of the site, it says Charita, which are with different languages, and if you go back to the services, you see pet care, you see pet treatment, you see pet training. You can see how white people will catch us out safe. This alone safe is. So I'm just saying, please, before they say I'm repeating myself, I'm going to leave right now. I'm so sorry if I've pissed off people. I'm not interested in pissing off people. We just need to educate each other. Eshego, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. The Duke. Please, I want us to try to use the fair words. Do you understand? I want us to use the fair words. I don't want us to, defame anybody. We are, asking for accountability. Everybody asks for accountability, just like we're asking Baba's team to be accountable. And, well, I can see that, others team are responding, as, whatever. But we're hoping that, she's also going to give her own statement so as to corroborate with all these things. And however, please, I don't want us to call names. I don't want us to allege people as thieves, as embezzlers or whatever. Let us wait, let them come and, give the report so that we can be cleared. And after then, if the report says otherwise, then we can now go at them and call them all sorts according to what the situation is. But please, let's not label people since we are not yet sure. Like I said, nobody has any evidence that she has embezzled anything until when she gives a report or when you go at her and get the whole thing. So please let us just be fair with our words. That's just it.
Mr. Kunle, can I say a few things, please?
Yes, please.
Thank you very much for that statement. What we are talking about right there is objectivity. It's not subjectivity. I said it the first time I talk. I said when you talk about defaming and labeling people thieves, there's a difference between what is happening now to what you just mentioned. Ada TV was not being called thief when there's nothing to substantiate that claim. The evidence is there. It's internet. Everybody has access to it. People have spoken about it.
Sorry, I need to interject. I'm sorry, Vengeance. The sniper, I don't want to come in now because I'm at work, okay? I just listened to what Mr. Akunle said, that it's not fair calling people's name or what they are not. But how about you, your own people, dragging Baba, calling him all sorts of names? You have to be fair in what we are saying. Thank you, the sniper. I've been listening for a long time. I listen to what everybody has been saying. You should just have the fear of God. That's it. Mr. Akunle, I don't know you. This is the first time I can see you are calm on your platform. But the last statement you made, you said, why are they calling names or all this stuff? But have you forgotten they were dragging Baba, calling that man names too? So you just have to be fair in your judgment.
Babe, but hi, it's Mary. How are you? And so we're at a place now, Ma, where justice for Mohbad must take place.
Yes.
On this platform, we're not going backward but forward.
Yes.
And so by him saying that he would rather not go backward, he wants to go forward, let us make the effort.
Okay, there. Let us try, Ma. I do appreciate what you said too. I've been listening to you and vegetable, but you just made that statement now that although maybe he's trying to advise everyone, fine. That is the way it is. Thank you. The sniper, I've been seeing you for bringing me up.
Vengeance, 1 second, please. Let me just reply to Mommy GB before she leaves. Sorry, my brother. Mommy GB, yes, ma. Yeah. Mommy, yeah, to be honest, okay, let me not speak Yoruba. Like, I don't know how long you've been listening to us, because I was up earlier before I went out back, right? We've been talking about this, that thing. And like I said, Naimoli and every other people, I believe she's in her right to ask for accountability from Ada. And like I said, when I came on your platform the other day, I said, I don't know anything about it. I don't know. And I'm here saying she should come out and account for whatever. If she, and like I'm not going to defend her, I don't want to speak for Ada. Now, my only problem in this issue is this, right? You came up now and you said, ma,
you brought me up. Some people
are people. Ma, yes, ma. Yeah, I send request to you. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
I could have yes, ma. Yeah, I just want to respect my people that.
Yeah, I know, ma. I came up because of you, mommy. I came up because of you, mommy. Now, you see, yeah, now. Do I agree with the way Nelly Molly is going about it? No, I think she's asking for the right thing in the wrong way, if you understand me. And when I came to your platform last week, I came to address the situation. I said, I heard you, that's Nelly Molly, you called me only. What have I stolen? And she said, your group have been cursing Baba, and you said almost the same thing right now. And I said it that day, I don't belong to any group. If you see me curse Baba, come for me. But if someone else is cursing Baba, that is not me. That is not me. You never see me curse man.
Can I say something on that? Can I say something? This is your own personal issue with Naimoli. Can we stop that?
Yeah,
I want to
address the same thing now, ma.
I didn't say the same thing. It's what Mr. Kunle said. Sister Mary has said something reasonable, which I agree with her. And she said we have to look forward, not backward. Can we respect
ma. Yeah, I agree with you, ma.
Can we respect that? Just leave that. You want? I'm not Naimoli.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma.
So leave that. Even Mr. Kunle, Mr. Kunle was referring to
okay, I'll mute ma. I'll mute ma.
Said the right word. Let's move forward, please. This is not about your own, it's about personal whatever issue. And if they find out everything is okay, then there's no. Yeah, I think there is no big deal to say I'm sorry. You like Mr. Kunle said. But for her too, they were dragging her, they were calling her names. But it's not part of what we're talking here now. Thank you, Sister Mary, and every one of you there. Mr. Vengeance, thank you. I can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Vengeance, let me throw a quick question to you quickly.
This is my first time coming to, and I can see how calm you are here. Thank you.
Mr. Vengeance, let me throw a quick question to you, and I'll appreciate if you can address it.
Go on, the sniper. Thank you.
Yeah, evening, brother. Now, I want to talk about this justice for Mohbad thing, right? Because obviously, we all joined this movement to get justice for Mohbad. For me, I did not join for to look into financial whatever. That's not my business. Now, if there is someone, let me use a lawyer, I don't want to mention him now. Now, let's say there is a son that says, I can get results. I can help us get justice for Mohbad. Now, if this lawyer is coming from people that some people don't like, but this lawyer can give results, should we, because of the fact that we don't like the people bringing this lawyer, we should throw this lawyer away, or we should find a way to come together and accept? It's not this lawyer having issue with certain people, right? This lawyer is just coming to do a job. But now, because the lawyer is coming via some people that majority don't like, now we want to condemn that lawyer. Is there anything you can say to that?
Thank you very much, the sniper. Am I audible? All right, thank you. That was a good question to ask me. But however, I want you to look at it this way. Can we eat fishes caught in river that have been poisoned with dangerous chemicals and say, oh, thank God it's the fish that I want to eat. I'm not drinking the water of that river. That answer is similar to the answer I'm going to give you. You cannot claim to help justice, and you are coming from the group that are doing everything possible to put down the hold of justice. You cannot give what you don't have. Bankole and Smith approached the court. The magistrate turned down their request based on our own discretion and our own reason. People left that court that day, and all these errats of Bankole and Smith, they came to social media maligning Baba Mohbad, accusing him falsely of being the one that denied them access to coroner inquest. They knew the truth. They knew it was not Baba Mohbad and the legal team. And yet, they went extra mile to portray that man as a wicked man that did not want justice, as the person that denied Bankole and Smith access to that case. And if I could remember vividly, they said, the magistrate said, your founder is not in Nigeria. That's the reason he gave. But however, you can be coming to the court. Do you understand? Probably as an observer, and also you can also make certain inputs. But allow you to be officially part of the legal case is what he could not do. That was what the magistrate said.
Can I quickly say something there before you go further, right? So at some point, they were involved, right? Then at some point, they told them they can't get involved anymore, right? Is that not questionable?
All right. Thank you very much. Of course, if they were involved and they told them they could not get involved, of course, that was questionable. The problem I'm having with Bankole and Smith and all the other errats that are championing the cause of Bankole and Smith is that why did they decide to call a dog a bad name just because they wanted to hang it? Having known that Baba and legal team had no hand in denial of Bankole and Smith to be part of coroner inquest, why didn't they come out to the public and say the truth and say, come, oh, look, it was not Baba and legal team that denied Bankole and Smith. It was the magistrate. So let us go all out against the magistrate legally to make sure that the right thing is done. These people of questionable characters, these people that have not personal vendetta against Baba Mohbad and the legal team, because perhaps they have been denying access to certain things they call national cake or to Mohbad cake. And they now wanted to use Bankole and Smith to fight their battle. They wanted to pay Baba Mohbad back using Bankole and Smith as a tool to destroy that man. So how else would you want the true gladiators to accept such a product that are being marketed by these evildoers? Of course, you don't expect them to accept them with hands open wide. And that is exactly what is happening. Bankole and Smith are being marketed by wrong people. And it's quite difficult for people to accept them. These are the people that lack the credibility. These are the people that are double-mouthed. These are the people that have made statements on some of their platforms saying Baba cannot get justice. These are the people that have been asking Wunmi that how is Wunmi doing? How Wunmi is doing well. These are the people that have been advising Wunmi that Wunmi should go and get married, that Wunmi should be lapio-pio. These are the people that have been sympathetic and be empathetic to the prime suspect in this case. And you want those people to now bring the lawyers, and you want us, you want Baba Mohbad and legal team to accept them with all hands. That's no, we are human beings now. You cannot be dining.
Vengeance, Vengeance, let's not take it personal. Let's go easy. All right. Let's go easy.
Go on, I'm listening.
Okay. All right. So I'll throw this out again, right? So I understand that now. The issue is, I don't know if it's my speaker. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
All right. So now the issue is not Bankole and Smith now. The issue is the people probably promoting Bankole and Smith. And I believe they're all adults, we're not babies now, right? These same people are distanced themselves from Bankole and Smith. They said they did not bring Bankole and Smith, all right? I believe you and I know that they are just saying these things just to be spiteful.
No.
I want you to agree. We both know that, right? Now, let me, hold on, bro. Now, I believe we all want justice for Mohbad, right? And we all align in different ways. We reason differently. The way you're coming is not from the different way. We reason differently. The way is it from me? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I think it's from me. So he has muted, I guess.
Okay. Right, Vengeance, can you hear me? Vengeance, are you still there? I think his network. All right, people can hear me in comment section. All right, cool. Now, we're all looking for justice for this guy, and that is what brought us here. All right. So I don't agree with the way people bash Baba Mohbad. It's okay. I always say it's okay to criticize. Do I like the way this thing is moving or the way he's handling it? No, I don't. But I would never, ever curse him. All right. Now, people make mistake. All right. Is there a way that all of these things that everyone is doing now, because they've turned into fracas, either you want to believe it or not, because some people are enjoying it, but some of us are not enjoying it, because that is not what brought us here. So people came into this movement for one thing or the other. I know why I joined the movement. So is there a way where everybody can align in the same way? We don't have to agree on how to get this justice, but all we want is justice for Mohbad, right? So if Bankole and Smith has never come out to say anything to malign Baba Mohbad, to say anything against Baba Mohbad, why pick fight with this Bankole and Smith SAN? Because this man is not the one saying all these things that you're talking about. This man wants to get justice for Mohbad, so why are we picking a fight with him? Go on, sir.
Thank you very much, the sniper. I will say this. Nobody has personal vendetta against Bankole and Smith. However, their antecedents concerning justice for Mohbad now has left so much questions in our mind. I can remember when the issue of stay of proceeding concerning Corona was pronounced. Do you understand? The court gave the injunction. Many people didn't get to know about this. Bankole and Smith, they were aware. Ada Universe was aware. Aries and all Team Wunmi, they were all aware. Even 3 days before the court day, they have been celebrating, but that there will not be any court. And yet, Baba Mohbad and the legal team, they were not aware of that. So Bankole and Smith, without actions, cannot really totally be trusted. The sniper, I will not lie to you.
Quick question there again. Wait. Let's take it one after the other. I don't want to use pin here, but I want to be asking questions. You said the team Wunmi were celebrating that there won't be inquest on Monday. Am I correct?
Yes.
But it was all speculations though, because I heard it was just all speculations. You can't say for a fact, because people were speculating. Even this guy, what's this guy's name? Yomi Fabi said there won't be inquest that Monday. Does that mean Yomi Fabi was working with them team Wunmi? Go on.
Now, let me say this. It was not a speculation. It was not by mistake that Wunmi came to the court. Wunmi knew that the court will not hold, and that's why she came. You thought Wunmi would not have absconded, would not have played deaf, like the way others played deaf by refusing to show up in court, but they were sending their lawyers. Of course, she wouldn't want to come to court. So she was privy to that information. She was certain that there would not be any interrogation for her. And that's why she came to the court to do the swagger. I'm telling you. So it was not by mistake.
Hold on, Vengeance. Hold on. I'm enjoying this. Now, can I as well say, because I saw a video of Sanshitu patting Wunmi's lawyer at the back, could I as well say, maybe Sanshitu too must have told Wunmi's lawyer, because it's like, did I say the same thing?